I'm going to be doing a tutorial here using the Parasetter. Just want to show it to you. Parasetter was developed by the physical therapist for the New York City Ballet to help reset the parasympathetic nervous system. In the time of COVID, I think everybody is on high anxiety, and so really a wonderful tool. You can see that there's a channel that runs along the middle, which falls along the spinal processes, and there's a little pillow. That pillow is going to be used in different places depending on what is going on with a person's neck. So if somebody has forehead syndrome, that pillow is going to come to the center of the head so that you can relax those neck muscles. And if you ever watch anybody lying on a foam roller, the foam roller does not have, it just can't cut it when it comes to the Parasetter. But if you watch people on foam rollers, you'll see a lot of people with their head in very strange positions. So for my dysfunctional neck, I actually place it at the base of the skull, and my neck feels fabulous. So I'm going to bring myself onto it. There's also this black rib wrap, and I'll just show it to you when I lay myself down. So I want to make sure that that pillow falls right at the base of my skull. This is made out of neoprene, so it's going to warm up my intercostal muscles. I wrap one side, I'm going to grab a hold of the other, and it's a nice snug fit that I'm going to bring it across my rib cage. It's going to make me aware of my diaphragmatic breath. As I inhale through my nose, I fill into that wrapped rib. And then when I exhale, I'm thinking of those ribs pushing the air is pushing out, and I'm drawing everything into center. So it really does help for the deep diaphragmatic breath. I'm going to start first by mobilizing my shoulders, reaching the arms up, and sinking them down. I'm going to take just a couple, protracting and retracting, and then I'm going to add those arm scissors. Now, for everyone, when you do your shoulder work, you want to make sure that you're working in comfortable range of movement and you're not forcing the joint into places it doesn't want to go. I'm going to open the arms out to the side, and I'm going to bend my elbows like goalpost arms. This is a little bit more intense, so if it bothers you, eliminate it. I'm going to take those elbows into my back pockets of my jeans, and then I'm going to reach up to the corners of the room. I'm just going to take a couple here. And now I'm going to take those angel wings in the snow, scooping down for my hips, focusing on my spine, falling into that channel. It just feels, I just cannot tell you how wonderful it feels. One last one. And I'm going to start flexing my spine. So reaching behind my thighs so I have a little assistance. I'm going to pick up my head and I'm going to curl the body up. This reminds me to keep those ribs down and pull my abdominal muscles in. And that feels actually really pretty decent. I'm surprised I got up that high because I haven't really moved much. And I'm going to bring it back down. Let's add that angel wing that I just did. Inhaling overhead. Exhaling, reaching for the thigh, curling the body up, blowing the air out. That's why I'm talking. Flexing the trunk up. And bringing it down. I'm just going to take one more. I can't tell you how wonderful that feels. And exhaling, curling the body up, reaching behind, and bringing it down. My hands are going to press by my sides, and I'm going to float one leg up and then the other. I'm going to try to find my point of balance here. So it's definitely feel like you want to fall off if you don't engage your core. Sliding and keeping contact with the fingers, I'm going to curl the body up like I just did. Try to find that center line. I'm going to extend the leg. And then I'm going to bring it in, and I'm going to lay it back down. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling, gliding the fingertips along the table and reaching the opposite lever. Now, the lower I bring the leg, a little bit more of a challenge. So feel free to bring it at whatever level feels more comfortable for your body. Again, inhaling, preparing. Exhaling, sliding the fingers so I still have a subtle contact. Reaching both legs out. Drawing it in and bringing it down. Now this could be repeated multiple times, but if you feel that you're getting too much into your lower back, just hold the legs in that tabletop. That rest is just embellishment. It's making it a little bit more difficult, but it's your workout and you want to be feeling your abdominal muscles, not overworking your back. Now I will say the rib rack, I could already feel the warmth of my intercostal muscles. It feels wonderful. I even feel the warmth in my back, feeling that channel. Now, mobilizing my legs. If I slide a leg out, I'm getting some nice extension through the front of my hip, and it really does feel good. If I draw the opposite leg in, it feels wonderful as well. So I'm getting a back stretch along with a hip stretch. I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Sliding the leg out and then drawing that knee into the chest. And bringing both legs out so the hip is in extension, maybe reaching those arms overhead. I like to think of this one as X marks the spot. So I'm like a giant X on my Parasetter. Reaching through the levers of the hands and the legs and inhaling and exhaling. And slowly bring everything up. So I'm going to bring those knees in and don't fall off the table. Hold it there. And bring it down. Now, the Parasetter, just to lie on it, I can't begin to tell you how restful it is. I pretty much go on it every morning and every evening. So if you are having problems with sleeping, just lying on a Parasetter for 5 minutes, 10 minutes before you go to bed, it's a great way to just kind of bring that parasympathetic nervous system, just kind of get yourself out of overdrive and fear and stress and let the day go. It's a wonderful, wonderful tool. Very different than anything you've ever used before. I did bring up the foam roller earlier. It's a complete different animal. I actually, last night, I thought, I'm going to try my foam roller again. I haven't been on it in a long time. And so I laid on it. It was really funny. What I found was it really wants to bully you. It just basically wants to bully you. It's pretty hard on the body. The material that the Parasetter is made out of is very, not that it's yielding, because it's very supportive, but it's a different experience. So again, remember, it's through the Physical Mind Institute. It's a wonderful tool. You can do all of your Pilates exercises lying supine. I just did ones today that are supine. I promise I will do more that are also prone and kneeling. There's quite a few videos that you can see on the Physical Mind website. And I do have some on my Facebook, Michelle Hoyos Pilates and Yoga page, and my Instagram, Shelley.Hoyos. Hopefully this gives you some exercises to use your Parasetter with. And thanks for taking the time to look at this video. Have a great day.